Alright, so it's going to be a little review of this book. I'm ready to read Marvel's Spider-Man. It's got little push buttons. We'll talk about that in a minute. It says, press 10 buttons to hear Spider-Man read each page aloud. Out loud. Follow along to match spoken and printed words. So this was really great for the for beginning readers, because these are replaceable batteries, and it's got basically 10 pages. Each button does a page. So we've got and it's got instructions for the battery replacement, which I'm going to be really honest, we have not replaced the batteries even though it died. I was not a big fan of it personally, just because of the way it is. Now, it's narrated by Jarod, Facknitz. Let's see here, that's the voice that's in here. You're not going to hear it with me. PI Kids, the Phoenix International Publications, is the publisher, and they have a website, pikidsmedia.com. So the upside is very colorful. It's very simple as far as how the language works, and just kind of starts the story of Spider-Man here, right? It talks about a couple of different people, and it has frost giants and catching a bird for things like that. So, pros. The audio is fantastic to be able to get it. Very simple reading. As I said, it's colorful, short, very to the point. What I am not as big a fan on is this is not especially sturdily made. The binding's not great. My kids haven't really been that interested in it because early on something funny happened with the wires. So it kept saying, it was one of the buttons. It kept saying one of the buttons, and then the battery died. So the fact that it would make funny sounds and then no longer make any sounds made them not really that interested in it. The other part that I don't really like, as far as that I think is a detractor, is that it's just kind of a boring story. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it just kind of sums up that he is Spider-Man and then he does fight people. And I think it's just trying to do too much of an overview, because it's not actually a story. It just is a description of meeting of Spider-Man. So I guess it's kind of like Meet Spider-Man is basically what this is. And I said, we haven't replaced the batteries. I don't know if we will. But that's it. It very much encourages that, replacing the batteries to keep going. So I would say if you're looking for a book for a Spider-Man lover who is learning to read and maybe isn't quite there, so they need somebody to they need the audio to help, this is a good option. If you have a discerning child who wants action and plot, probably not so much. If you're looking for a story that might be a good bedtime story, it's okay. Hopefully you don't have to read it a million times. But let's see here. As Spider-Man, I am a hero. No job is too big for Spider-Man, and no job too small. So I'd say meh is the way I would say I'm on it. I've seen other ready to reads that are just, they're more fun. I think this one is doing a little bit too much work as far as trying to have all of the classic people tagged in it. I think it would have been better just to have a little bit more about maybe one of the villains. But you might like that. Well, that's my review. It's Monster Mama 1, 2, 3, and more. And thank you so much for listening. And you have a wonderful day.